shadow of the Word of Life mural that some call Touchdown Jesus. Hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up.
He's going to go for a big one. Waits to grab it at 25 and he's home. Touchdown! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Stanford's offense will go to work for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in a zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run play action. Looking for a big play. Makes the catch down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack, showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stoney? One of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Maybe a little more urgency as they start this drive down 13-3. Caught in the backfield. It's Koch. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's wrong. Jumped on top of the pile. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Diggs. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Spits it out to the back. Snags it over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be looking to run. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly on the move. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Looking to throw. Quickly complete. Looking for the end zone. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his second interception in the first quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Got room at the 35. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. It'll be a draw. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got him still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Irish!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Abraham. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear. Maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Mayo. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same.
But I can't hit on.
This looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Koch. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Got it looking for the 1st down. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight.
I'm surprised they blitzed.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. Finds his man down the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He's looking deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that latest touchdown pass, it might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Notre Dame right back to the line. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass
Bro, get out of your break.
Loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
A little release to the back. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Stanford! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I beg your pardon. Oh, damn.
You've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
41, Stanford, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some...
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Mayo. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open.
Are you serious?
Excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on third. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw, it's Wall. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gets it to the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the big throw. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw again. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Looking for a man. It's Wall. They're working that left side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cardinal!
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, and hold onto the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Utah. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
He's going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Wall. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Cardinal come to the line, needing a few inches to move the sticks. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now from inside the red zone. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Still looking, on the move. On the run, deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Might be calling a hot route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they turn it into a defensive score. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. He makes a grab. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Irish! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Quarterback on the keeper. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Dropping back, it's Wall. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Hey, how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job, too.
There he goes. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the right side. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. The lone back's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Going downfield for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
There's probably a lot of people wondering right now, why do they keep throwing the football when they're backed up so much? But this is actually one of the best places on the field to do that because the defense has to cover so much space, plus oftentimes they're in man coverage. So this is the time to take your shots. They took one there, took a chance deep. It wasn't open. It was incomplete. You got to be thinking on third down coming up now, they're probably going to throw it again.
Wants to throw again. He fires to the left side. He's got it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20, the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you at every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to pass, it's Wall. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Powers through. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked out at the 28-yard line. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Looking to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Makes the grab. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The quick out. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Here comes the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Wall. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the